buy back your time. In the early days of starting a business, it's fun, it's amazing, it's exciting, it's incredible. But then one day you wake up and you realize that excitement of growing a business has been replaced with the monotony of running a business. And it's running you down. It's running the business down. Your team are all overworked and underwhelmed. We need to get you out of that. We need to buy back your time and understand, when do you work for money and when do you invest for it? There's only two levels of being a property entrepreneur. One is earning the money, and then the second is investing it. In this podcast, I'm going to take you through the very quick buy back your time blueprint so you can understand what level 1 looks like and how you get to level 2. This is the buy back your time blueprint. So I'm going to share this with you because I did this by default. I didn't appreciate that this was how it would work. But what I've realized is, as you get to a position to be able to buy back your time, not only do you go to the next level personally and professionally, but your team and your business will go to the next level. They'll be more efficient, they'll be more energized, and they'll be far more effective. The reality is, starting a business and growing it is very, very exciting, but running a business is one of the most boring things in the world. And what I've realized over the last few years is the reason I was stuck, the reason I was hitting a glass ceiling, and the reason I couldn't break through was because I hadn't effectively bought back my time, and I was still putting time into the business when actually I should have put money in. There's a time at level 1 where you put in time to your business, and there's a time at level 2 where you remove your time and put in your money. Now, this is a rite of passage. Once you level up and have the money to invest, you do not need to spend your time. And this is what I'm going to take you through in this. The logic, and this is definitely what I found now at the chairman level, is when you can invest money, when you get to the position, the fortunate position where you've made your money, you've got cash, there's money around you, when you can invest money, you do not have to spend your time. When you can invest, clear word, underlined, in bold, invest your money, you do not need to spend, in red letters, bold, underlined, your time. And this is the journey we're going to take you on to go through these levels, because at the beginning, you need to work your backside off to get the revenue coming in. You're the only person. You're doing the books, the customer service, the deliverables. You're working 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Of course you are. It's how we get going. You can't go out and spend loads of money when you don't have it. The first thing you need to do is work your backside off to get that revenue coming in. Then what we're going to do, in the same way that you would build a house, is brick by brick, you're going to get more revenue coming in, save some money up, recruit your first team member. Make some more money, do a bit of growth, get some more money in, come in, and then buy your piece of software. Get your office opened, get the branding done, get the website done, get the team up, get a salesperson, get a PA. And you're going to work your backside off for years to get this thing going. And for as long as you're working for money, you have to put in your time. The only currency you have is capacity. And you have to put your time in, work hard, drive it forward, be committed, be a visionary, be a deliverable, be a leader, be a manager. You've got to go out and do all of that. But what you'll start to notice is, as you're building the business and you're laying more bricks and it's starting to look more like a house than it is a pile of materials, you're actually starting to build a business. And eventually, if you build it right, if you use the blueprint, if you've not got a place at one of our 3-day events, go to www.don'ttalktotenants.co.uk now, and you'll get the blueprint to go from start to finish that I used, and you can do the same. When you've got that model and that blueprint and you execute it, you'll get to a time when you've got enough budget coming in to cover all of the costs. The business is running well, it's paying you a salary for your job, it's making you a margin, and that's where we want to get to. And then what you'll find is most entrepreneurs stay there. You know, they're making themselves 100 grand salary a year, 100 grand profit, a couple hundred grand. It makes it worth having the stress and the headache, but they never really break through to the next level. What I want to look at here is, how do you break through to the next level? Well, this is what we do, is buy back your time. You've done it up to that position with building a team. You've got lettings managers and assistants and ops people and marketing companies working for you. But you're still really busy, you know, you're still getting sucked into the weeds, you're still getting involved in the day-to-day, you're still hearing about the client that's upset or the tenant that's not paid, and you're still sort of stuck in it. And it's like, that's not really what you signed up for. This is where you buy back your time. When you get to a point where you've got a business, you've got a team, you're making a salary and you're making money, what we want to do is we want to have large capital events. So focus your time now on large capital events, build your financial fortress, which then goes on to pay your overheads and your personal salary and outgoings. So you don't have to go to work and do the job in the business that's paying you 100 grand, but it's also probably burning you out and upsetting you and frustrating you and annoying you and slowing you down. And then we buy back our time. So you've built the business, built the financial fortress. You then use the money that you've built up, whether it's cash reserves or it's money from the financial fortress, to pay your salary. And then that pot of cash you've got, you actually buy back your time. And what you do from here is you start to realize that you only have to work your backside off because you don't have money. When you don't have money, you have to work your ass off. That's it. You put in your time in exchange for money. Once you've got money, you can buy anything you want. And what you want to do is, as quick as possible, is buy back your time. When you've got money, you invest. When you haven't got money, you spend. When you've got capital, you invest funds to recruit people, to buy other businesses, to fund the business. You're the investor. You're the one putting the money in. You're the Richard Branson with the Virgin brand. You're not getting involved in meeting tenants and managing trades and things like that. You're investing money. It's not a job. It's an investment. Until you have money, you spend your time. You're in there, you're banging the drum, you're driving it forward, you're dealing with the problems, and bit by bit, you're getting yourself out of it. So that's it really. That's the aim of the game. Is level 1 is about work. Put the time in, put the effort in, spend your time on building the business until you've got financial independence for your financial fortress and you've got money around you to invest, and then you just become an investor. You do not want to do any day-to-day job. You don't even want to turn up at the business. It's like buying a business. I've bought businesses that I've never seen. I've never met the team because they're the other side of the country. I bought it with money. I invested. But then I've still got this business here that I've run for 10 years that I'm looking at. And I'm thinking, why am I still stuck in the day-to-day here when I own companies over here worth millions of pounds or teeing up 7, 8 and even 9-figure exits? And I've never even seen them, never even been there. Don't even know what the employees' names are. But then I'm still stuck in this business that I used to be in 5, 10 years ago because I haven't broken through. I haven't bought back my time. I haven't leveled myself up. When you do that, you will have more fun. You will earn more and you will work less. Your team will have more runway. They'll have more drive. They'll have more motivation. And ultimately, the business, the team, the clients and you will all do better from it. Success and failure are very predictable. If you've not already heard or if you've not already seen the dates for the Don't Talk to Tenants 3-day blueprint event, go to www.don'ttalktotenants.co.uk now, and we'll share with you the blueprint that's taken me 21 years to develop, and I've been delivering it for over 11 years. Our team, who've all executed it in practice, have walked the talk. They've all got 7-figure net wealths, 6-figure incomes, work on their businesses rather than in it, which is exactly what you want. Go to www.don'ttalktotenants.co.uk now and see if that blueprint event is right for you. There's only 150 seats available. There's only 3 dates this year. When they're gone, they're gone. Don't be the one that missed the boat. Tune in next Tuesday for the next podcast blueprint, and I will see you on the next one.